I have to say, this feels really awkward. Hey everyone, I'm Bethany, and I'm having weight loss surgery. I am actually having surgery in 2 days, and I wanted to start making videos because I know that this is going to be a lifelong process, and I feel like this will help me in my journey, looking back and seeing where I came from and the progress that I've made. And I also hope that people that are considering this journey, as far as considering having surgery to lose weight, that this helps someone who's considering that option, because it's hard and it's very personal and everybody's got an opinion about it. But in this video, I want to talk about why I decided to have weight loss surgery. I've grown up in Kentucky, and for as long as I can remember, I've been overweight. I gained weight as a child, and I continued to get bigger and bigger and bigger as I've gone throughout my life. And, I don't know exactly how or why my food addiction started. I can't pinpoint it necessarily. I know as a kid, I liked food. And there were some, things in my childhood that weren't great. And I can see where that love of food transferred over to a type of food addiction where I like to eat when I'm stressed, when I'm bored, when I'm happy, when, basically any emotion that you feel, I'd like to tie food to it. And unfortunately, I've gotten into this position where I have a very strong, what I feel is a food addiction. It's not just sugar, it's any kind of food. And as I've gotten older, I've tried to lose weight. I've tried counting calories. I've tried Weight Watchers. I have tried Nutrisystem, gone back to Weight Watchers, gone back to counting calories. And it's constant up and down, up and down, up and down. I can never seem to keep the weight off. It's started affecting my health. And it's not just, I have arthritis, my knees are shot, pre-diabetic, things like that. But mentally, it's really taken a toll on me. I fell into a pretty deep depression, I would say, last year. But I also think that pushed me to make some changes that I think will be permanent and will help me to make permanent changes, I should say, because I know that this is just going to be a tool. I've decided to get a vertical gastric sleeve, and I think this is just an opportunity for me to keep the weight off, and use this tool to make healthy life choices, healthy diet choices, exercise choices, and make those stick. And that's what I'm hoping to gain out of this. It's really for my health and for my mental well-being. And I know that this is going to be a very hard journey at times, and I'm nervous about that. There have been many times over the last 6 months where I have gone back and forth, and maybe I shouldn't do this, just because I'm very attached to food. I feel like I am breaking up with my best friend, in a strange way, and it's scary. It's a really big change, and I'm nervous, and I know my family is nervous for me. They want what's best for me, and I want what's best for me. It's a drastic change, but I feel it's a change that's going to work for me. But it's scary. We'll see how it goes. So let me talk about what led me to this decision. So last year, I was gaining weight rapidly, and it was taking a pretty large toll on me. There was some things going on in my personal life that really stressing me out and causing me to eat more and more and more. And I knew that I was the heaviest I had ever been without stepping on a scale. I knew I could feel it. All of my clothes were tight. It was very depressing. Weight loss surgery has been something that I've thought about, but never pursued because I was scared. I didn't want to make such a drastic change. But I also know that I have tried and failed numerous times. And after the first of the year, I decided to go to a seminar at Baptist Hospital here in Louisville, Kentucky. And I went and learned a lot about all the different weight loss surgical options. Did a lot of research online, watched a lot of videos, decided to make an appointment with Dr. Oldham's group here in Louisville. Ever since that first seminar, really kind of threw myself into learning everything I could about this procedure and all the different effects it can have on my life, positive and negative. What were the risks? What are the complications from the surgery? Are there any long-term effects? I think I'm finally at a point in my life where the risks of surgery are not outweighing the benefits. The benefits are going to far outweigh any risk from the surgery. And it's a risk I'm willing to take because I can't continue on with my life as it is currently. I can't do it. So since the beginning of 2018, I have been changing my eating habits just on my own. I did not have to go through insurance. I'm a self-pay patient, so I really wasn't bound by having to play that game of, oh, you can't have your BMI drop too low. Not that I really would have had that problem anyway, but a lot of people have to play that game where they can't lose too much or their insurance could deny it. So I just started making some healthy changes, talked to the nutritionist at Dr. Oldham's office, and 2 weeks ago I started my liquid diet. Luckily, by that point, by the time I started the liquid diet, I had lost about 30 pounds, and Dr. Oldham was comfortable allowing me to have one small meal a day, a lean protein and a vegetable with my bariatric advantage smoothies. And I'm very thankful for that because, oh my God, the first few days were terrible. Terrible. In fact, I called my husband the very first day after drinking these smoothies, and I cried because I was like, I don't know if I can do this. But I adjusted, and it's been okay. My surgery is in 2 days, so I'm pretty nervous about it. I feel very confident in the doctor, the surgeon that is doing my gastric sleeve and his team. I'm happy about the changes I've made so far. I'm trying to go into this with an open mind because I know everybody has their own journey, their own experiences, praying that there's no complications, but we'll just have to see how that goes. So my goal is to make more videos, maybe once a week. Depends. I also have a full-time job, and we're just going to have to do this as time allows, but it's something I definitely would like to try to keep up with, to share my experience with everybody. I appreciate listening to the start of my story. I'll be sharing more. If you want, obviously, comment. I'd be happy to see if anybody out there is considering having the surgery or already had the surgery, has any tips, any advice to share. I'd be excited to hear from you. But I'll update everybody after surgery and let you know how I'm doing. So, okay, take care.